This video will cover the test score section of your UC application. In this section, you'll be able to add in College Board Advanced Placement AP exams or International Baccalaureate IB exams. The other sections are for international students and different exams that may need to be reported. Let's begin with the Advanced Placement AP exam section. First question is, do you have any AP exams that you'd like to report? If the answer is no, simply click No and save and continue. If the answer is yes, click on Yes and then scroll down to add AP exam. In this section, you must remember that you need to record the score exactly as it was reported to you by the College Board Testing Agency. The next question, is this exam completed or planned? I'm going to go ahead and click on Completed and then scroll down to the next question, when did you take this exam? I'm going to go ahead and select the month of March and the year 2019. Next, it will ask, which exam did you take? So I'm going to use the drop down to scroll down to U.S. History. Next, it's going to ask me if I've received the score. Again, I'm going to go ahead and click Yes. And now it wants me to actually report the score. In this case, I'm going to report that I got a 4. And now I'm going to hit Save and Continue. On the next screen, it'll show you what you've actually put in and will let you edit as necessary. If you have additional AP exams that you'd like to add, simply click on Add AP Exam and do the same thing. If you are done adding, you're going to go ahead and click on Save and Continue. The next section is for International Baccalaureate IB exams. Again, the first question, do you have any IB exams that you'd like to report? Again, if the answer is no, simply click No and Save and Continue. If the answer is yes, click on Yes and then scroll down to Add IB exam. Next question, is this exam completed or planned? I'm going to go ahead and click on Completed and answer the next question, when did you take this exam? Again, I'm going to go ahead and put March 2019. Now it's going to ask me, what was the exam subject area? From the drop-down menu, I'm going to go ahead and click on Arts as my subject. And it also wants to know what level of the exam I took. So I'm going to go ahead and click on HL. And now it's asking me what the exam's name is. So again, from the drop-down menu, I'm going to go ahead and click on Music. Have I received my score yet? Yes. And now I need to report what that score was. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use 6. And then you would click on Save and Continue. Again, it's going to give you what you have input. And if you need to edit at all, you have that opportunity. And then also, if you have additional IB exams, you would click here and go ahead and add those. Or if you're done adding, simply click Save and Continue. The next section is for the Test of English as a Foreign Language, TOEFL, or the International English Language Testing System examinations. As noted here, the students from a country where the language of instruction is not English are required to submit a score from one of these exams. The first question, do you have any TOEFL or IELTS to report? If the answer is no, simply click No and Save and Continue. If the answer is yes, click Yes, and then scroll down to Add TOEFL or IELTS. Remember to record your score as they were reported to you from the testing agency. Also note, test scores must be no more than 2 years old. The next question is this test completed or planned? For this example, I'm going to go ahead and click on Completed and then go to the next question, when did you take this exam? So I'm going to go ahead and enter in the month of February and the year 2019. Next, it's going to ask me, which test did you take? From the drop-down, I'm going to go ahead and click on the first example, TOEFL PB. It's now going to ask me for a registration number that you will be able to locate on your paperwork that you received. But I currently do not have this, so I'm going to leave this blank. The next question, have you received your scores yet? Again, I'm going to go ahead and click Yes. And then it will ask me for listening, reading, and writing scores. Again, I currently do not have those, and I will leave those blank for this example. Do you plan on retaking this test? I'm going to go ahead and answer no and hit Save and Continue. Now I'm going to get this alert because I am still missing some information, but I'm going to go ahead and skip the page for now, and we'll be able to come back and add it later. Right here, it's going to ask, show you what you've reported and let you edit as necessary. And then you would hit save and continue. The last test score section is for other international exams. First question, do you have any international exams to report? If the answer is no, simply click no and save and continue. If the answer is yes, click on yes and then scroll down to the add exam area. It's going to ask, which exam did you take or plan to take? From the drop-down menu, you will pick the test you plan on taking, hit add exam, and then you will need to enter in the month and the year, as well as the subject. In this case, I'm going to use calculus, and then the score that you received, and then mark predicted or not received, and then hit save and continue. Again, it's going to show you what you've input, if you need to change anything, and if you need to add any other exams. If you're done, simply click save and continue, and it will take you to the review section where you can then still make any edits or additions as needed.